Oh, now we're live. Started talking before we were live. All right, everybody, what I was saying earlier was we are back. I don't know why we got cut off earlier, but we're gonna go ahead and launch, and we're just gonna go, you know, either find a spot if we get too far ahead and wait for the racers to pass by, or I have a feeling they're just gonna catch up and pass by us here in a few seconds once we launch, because you know they're gonna be hauling. So yeah, let's get out on the water. I don't want to sit out here too long and bore you guys. Plus, my stuff's gonna start losing power, disconnecting. I'd rather get some footage while we're out on the river, especially for those of you that donated, and we had a donation earlier today, and I don't want to not provide content and scam you. So let's go. All right, oops, now I'm glad I just reminded myself to pull out this cable and make sure that we've got that battery door on right, because if we don't, then we got a problemo. All right, so let's get the battery door closed and we are gonna launch. There we go. Whew. Battery door can be tricky, especially if you don't have nails. All right. There's this. All right, hopefully this is going good. What up, Token? Saint always wins. Oh, we are live now, buddy. What up, White Rabbit? Don't worry, Saint always wins. One of these days, I know you're gonna pull through that insulism. My preaching will finally get to you one of these days. I know you're gonna look into the mirror one day and say, you know what? NJ was right, man. I wasted all those years, but it's okay. As long as you know, you just make the change at some point before you leave this earth. Because, you know, I don't think you want to leave this earth a virgin. I mean, but it's your choice, your life, your body. I'm just here to help. All right, let's go. Token, what up, dude? I don't know why that emoji makes me laugh every time I see it. It's just so hideous. Have you ever like saw something and then just started laughing from just it being so hideous? It's like one of those moments I get. All right, there's already a tube that went by. I wish you guys would have been able to see it, of like 4 people. It was definitely a party tube, man. So they are out in front of us. So we're gonna take off, and hopefully these other guys will catch up. So here we go, guys. Hang tight. It's okay, Saint always wins. Like I said, that's the great, I'm assuming you live in the United States. Let's assume you do, because I was gonna say, I don't even wanna go. Hopefully you're not from up north, because if you are, then we're totally fucked. But if you are in the US, then there is somewhat of hope. But that's the great thing about the United States, man. First Amendment, man. You do you, baby boo. Just don't involve the public, that's all I ask. Or then you get my coverage. All right, well, have a great rest of your day. Let me get our float on here. There we go. We're gonna need a lot of slack. Gained a lot of weight this summer. Let's get this bad boy all the way to the end there. Woo-wee. Oh wait, opposite way. What am I doing?
What do you do for a living?
This right here, I do YouTube. I report primarily on court events, but I'll do things like this, you know, interesting events, fun stuff. I do the balloon fiesta every year. Go to Albuquerque and I'll do coverage on that. I do, like I did Zozobra. I've done that for 2 years now. So other than the court stuff, I do other events, but my focus, my channel that I primarily focus on is other YouTubers, other people that get in trouble and end up going to court. So I'll try to do my best to see if I can go to their court hearings, you know. And
That's what you do?
yeah, that's what I do.
And they pay you to do that?
Sometimes I get donations. Yeah. That's how I do it. I mean, not a millionaire, but I'm able to still have the channel going, and that's what I do it for, is the channel, you know, and to expose these individuals. So
And it pays.
it pays to run the channel, you know. It doesn't pay me personally, but I do, you know, I have other things I do, you know, to make my bills, but it pays for the channel. The travel included in it, you know, we have to travel and stuff. That gets expensive, equipment.
How far have you traveled?
I've been as far as New York City, and I just got back from 2 weeks in California last month.
For LA?
LA and up to San Fran, the Bay Area. But I was all over LA, Venice Beach, Hollywood.
You went down, what? You drove over there?
Drove, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You went down 5 hours down to San Francisco at 5?
Yes, yeah.
That's a dangerous road. I would go.
Yeah, those hills, and then when it's busy, man, that was probably the least part I didn't like coming back.
It's dangerous.
Okay, so people are going to get in the water here.
Yeah.
Where are they going to?
It should be 3 miles down. So if I'm not mistaken, there's...
Tin Bridge?
I believe so, yeah. I'm going to get out earlier. I'm just here trying to get a little coverage, but yeah, they're going to go down 3 miles, and then they're getting out. And there should be a big group of people down there. They're gonna have like music and food and all that stuff.
Ah, so that's at that end. All right. So,
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna drive over.
Yeah. I don't know exactly when they're gonna start. I'm gonna launch. Just hopefully they'll catch up with me. I'm gonna be slow,
I think
but
they said they were gonna launch at 11.
okay. So here pretty soon. Okay. Yeah. Perfect timing. Yeah. Be careful. I've already caught a few of those in my mouth talking.
Tastes real good.
Yeah. A little protein in the morning for you. You know what, Saint Always Wins? Here's something for you. I got a little for you. So did you know in order to be a snitch, you actually have to be a criminal? So one, I don't have a criminal record, so I couldn't be a snitch. But yeah, technically to be a snitch, you have to be part of a gang or a criminal. And I'm not part of either or, so.
So is that gate? Okay.
And the interesting thing is if that's what you really think, then I wonder why you always come into my chat, because that means you like to watch a snitch, and you're therefore supporting me, because you're a click, you're part of the algorithm, and that helps everything. So you're 100% supporting this channel just by hanging out here, regardless of how negative you want to be. I don't know if you realize that. Aaron, about 2.5 hours away, it did. That was where Ruidoso's at. Flooded really bad. 3 people got killed. It was really sad. It was a family, 2 children and a dad. I think he was a military guy just going up there it's a little mountain town. People go up there just to get out of the heat, you know, go for the weekend. And yeah, that was really sad. That was the second time they had a really bad flooding within the last, I think, 5 years. They had a really, really bad fire. ways back, and they were just getting over that, you know, rebuilding, and then they had a really bad flood, getting over the flood and the fire, and then they just got hit with this flood a few days ago. And that's in addition to the floods that are going down or happened in central Texas, which of course was horrible. I don't know if y'all been following that news, but that's a very tragic event that happened down there. All right, you guys, we're gonna take off now. Jumbo Dilly, there you go, man. That's another way of just putting it. Here's the funny thing. If you were actually to go back, and I'm not even kidding, I would probably say I would probably say it's 100% of the individuals that I've covered. I can tell you 100% of them, every single thing that they, basically what they did to get in trouble, that is what garnered my attention or coverage, was all filmed on their own live stream. That's what I don't think people well, most people that have some brains see that, but that's what I think is crazy, how these individuals, they get so mad at me, right? You're the snitch, you're this. But it's like, bro, do you realize your own live stream is what got you, 1, arrested? Your own live stream is what, 2, is being used in evidence to get those charges brought against you by the DA's office. And your own evidence, your IRL, is the reason why they either found you guilty or you had to plead to a plea deal. But again, at the end of the day, it's always NJ's fault or somebody else's, right? Yeah. All right, we are off like pirates, y'all. Let's see, because I got to get into my bag easy, so I don't want to set myself up for failure here. So if we got to get another battery, this is gonna be a pain with this hat on. All right, so let's see if I put this way, because I do got to have a hat on or else I'm gonna burn. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Yeah, they're getting ready to launch, so I don't want to get totally in their way, so we're gonna launch now. All right, so hopefully this should keep this kind of steady. Gives me protection on my head. Should help kind of steady you guys. And if I lose you guys on the stream, don't worry, I'll try my best to get it back going. You know, we're kind of out here, so just be patient with me, but we should be okay. All right, so this bag, we need to access something. We want it right there. I got you guys right there. All right, let's roll. Make sure this isn't too deep right here. Make sure we haven't got anything important in our pockets. Oh, we sure do. Got our binky. Cast off here in a second. Get you guys kind of a view of everybody while we cast off. Take my sandals off here. All right, we're rolling, y'all. Arrgh. All right, I need some pirate music. In the light, hold on. Pirate. Arrgh, I'm a pirate. I ride in the seas of the river with gnats flying all in my face. We pass by the kayaks, canoes, and the boats, sailing our way into someplace right down the river. The pirates look for the pirate chicks, 'cause when we drink and when we smoke, we want to get our pirate dicks licked. Arrgh. Clip it and ship it. All right. Oh, we're actually going to be bringing VP with us on this road trip. Saint shit. Hopefully you're not going to miss out on that. Well, the actor known as VP. All right, y'all, we're going. So we got a pretty good current here. I hope these people will end up passing by us so that we can get some good coverage. But if not, well, you're stuck with me for this little trip down. All right. I'm just gonna be nice and ask you to stop spamming stupid shit and enjoy the ride, or else I'm gonna give you a little, send you to the corner. They're nuts everywhere. I'm glad you guys can see those. All right, so we've already reached an island here. I can feel it on my bottom, which is what slows us down, which is good. I'll take some slowing down. Luckily, your boy here ain't got a booty, even though I am working on one currently. That's one of my next projects. I'm gonna basically show people that you can go from no butt to like a humongous butt. I don't know if I'm moving or if I'm just tripping out. Okay, we're stuck. All right, so I either gotta lift my butt up or we gotta do a little one of these things. Hold on, let me see if I can kind of nudge myself out. There's a few things we can, oh man, we ran into a big island. All right, so unfortunately we're gonna have to take a little, oh yeah, shit man. I can feel the fucking island right underneath me, bro. Oh shit, my sandal. Oh, there it is. Good thing it floats. Damn, I was like, no. Those are my teeny sandals, bro. Shit got me through Venice Beach. All right, so let's just walk out of this little island. Let's get to the side here. The edges is where the action's at. See, these people are all watching me because they want to see where the current's going. Actually, you know what? Let's get out in the middle of the, more in the middle of the river. Hopefully I don't drop though. Actually, this is good. We can hang out here and wait for the other rafters to go by. I should have listened to the guy's instructions. I'm sure he was saying, stick to the left. Don't go down the middle. Don't be that guy. But I'm in no rush because I want to see these people go by me. So we're good. We'll wait out here. And once they get going, then we'll take off. Well, we were rolling. Actually, no, I can see it gets deeper here. All right. Actually, I think I can get my ass back in and we'll go. I'm pretty sure of it. Let me get my cup holder here. Put my bag right there. Get my little ass up in here. I might have to just take my sandals off. These are kind of getting annoying. I thought I had a carabiner. I always bring a carabiner with me just for this very reason. All right, whoa, I'm dipping you guys in the fucking water. Well, I'm glad that's why we got the bag. All right. So now I'm gonna tuck my little booty up and see if we can roll. No, we're stuck. Yeah, we gotta get to the edge. Oh shit. Totally looking like a rook out here. All right, we gotta get to the edge. That's where the river's rolling, dog. Or this might just be a walk instead of a race. I just don't want to fall right into a hole, bro. I have a feeling it's coming. God damn, where is the high water, dude? Am I just tripping? It better be here on the edge, because motherfucker's gonna be walking this whole thing. Oh, hell no. Bro. I guess we're just gonna walk this bitch. Well, let's just walk towards the center. Holy shit. Yeah, this river is dirty as fuck, dude. This thing empties straight into Mexico, bro. Like, you go down, whoa, there's the hole. Woo! Yeah. All right, we found the oh my God, my sandals. Come on, come on, come on, come on, don't fall. Okay, all right. Holy shit. Oh my God, all right. Yeah, I'm glad I got this out of the way before all those people started coming down laughing at me. I don't want to lose my sandals, man. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna use my cup holder here. Okay, I see what we're gonna do. Oh, this water feels great. I will tell you that. This water feels fucking amazing. Okay, here we go. We're ready to go. All right, we're going. Don't be anxious, you're good. I've been down this river. Let me just put it this way. Oh my God, shit. Dude, I'm actually stuck with one leg up. Oh no, I just dropped my binky. Holy shit. Fuck. Oh no! 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 That had my resin cartridge in it, dog! No! Shit! Oh, fuck, dude. That thing ain't gonna sink. I mean, I don't care. The binky's done. But if I could just get the cartridge. Oh, is that it? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it! Fuck! It's not gonna float, dude. No! Not the binky, dude! Come on, man! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we lost somebody, and I'm sorry. I gotta apologize. These people upstairs, I better shut up. They're probably up there like, oh, dude, dude, I've dropped, just like you heard the guy earlier, somebody dropped a Rolex here. You ain't gonna find shit until this river empties out. I'm just using my feet to see if I can feel anything. I just want the cartridge, bro. I literally just bought that this morning. Not to mention that's a $15 binky. Oh, well, that's great. That was about 25 bucks. I just went right down the shitter. Well, yeah, that was some of the good shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I got the electronics are in the Ziplocs. We're good, man. And you know what? The binky I always had in my hand. I made the rookie mistake of putting it in my cup holder. Then I got stuck and I started doing this crazy shit with my leg. That's what did it. It was my own fault. We could have avoided it. Well, if anybody wants to help out, man down for sure. That definitely counts as a man down, bro. I would have traded my Team slippers over that any day of the week. All right, well, let's get this shit going and let's try not to lose any more men. So, although I have a backup binky, the backup binky is pretty much pointless because you got to have a resin cartridge. All right, these people are starting to come, bro. We got to start taking off. Oh my God, dude. All right, well, if I lose the sandals, I lose the sandals. I basically lost my binky because I was fucking around with these sandals. So, all right, here we go. We're in. Hopefully we're floating. Yeah, I had it in the cup holder. I mean, you know, I've had some crazy shit happen before. You know, maybe it just starts floating up. I don't know if it would float or not. I could see it, but I can't. It's got air in it. It's got a little air in it, right? Look, come on, where's my smart guys in chat? There's 27 of y'all in here. There's gotta be at least, there's always the 1% rule. There's gotta be at least one of y'all that's like, not, I mean, obviously not a genius, but somewhat actually passed K through 12. What's the science behind that? If it's got a little air in the little resin chamber, you know, where the stuff's at, do you think that would have... Yeah, well, okay, hold on, Rodney, now you're talking common sense here. Let's talk that. Is $10, well, that actually cost me a lot more than $10 on a good day. No, not anymore. All right, let's just say $15. That's not even that bad really for a live resin. It used to be up in the 20, 25s, and they've been going down. But is it worth possibly getting some weird disease right before I may possibly be leaving on a road trip for $15, or just forget about it? You know what I mean? You bring up a good point. I didn't say it was. Did I say I was that genius? That's why I was asking you guys in chat. See, Salty, that's the difference between me and the insults. I'm more than happy to say right up front when I'm a dumbass, when I've done something stupid, when I got bitch tits, I'm short, I'm a midget. It's them that just, I mean, they're 4'8" and they still, I'm not a midget. You know, I'm taller than them and they still want to say they're not a midget until they're blue in the face, you know? So, point I'm trying to make is, yes, I understand. Imagine thinking that. That's why I asked chat. I'm not the brightest. Hence why I never became a lawyer like my dad. I just report on the media, dog. I just point a camera and, you know, look up paperwork. That's it. You don't got to be that smart to do that. See, I'll even fucking say that. Now, to show your face and go to these court events and get face-to-face to the people you're covering, now that's a different story. That's the difference between NJCourts and everybody else. It's the size of my balls. Yo, we're rolling now, boy. We're moving. I don't know if you guys can see that. You know, it's not that bad. If these flies weren't everywhere and if I hadn't lost my binky, you know, this wouldn't be that bad of a trip, but... Binky down, resin down, cartridge down. But you know what? I'll say this. To just be out there with nature and Mother Earth and the man upstairs floating on let me just put it this way. You guys realize we don't even up here in where I'm at in New Mexico, we don't even drink this water. Our neighbors down in Texas pay us to drink this shit water, so I ain't got to worry about that. But what I was going to say was something along the lines is I'm thankful to bring out here on this beautiful river. But like I said, I'm a guy that tells you straight up, it's not that beautiful. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to be surprised if when I get out, I turn a darker shade of brown, and that's not even from the sun, you know what I mean? But yeah, look at that. If by the time we get to the finish line, you can't see them sandal lines, that's when you know that water's done its job. Oh man, I'm feeling some sand. All right, butt lift, butt lift. Come on, don't get me stuck, because when I get stuck is when I got to get out. I got to do all that shit. I know, man. Well, I mean, I got to hit the binky a little bit, but yeah, it would have been nice to hit it right now. I should have had a binky pocket, bro, like right here, you know what I mean? Like, oh, come on, lift up. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, baby. Oh, I'm lifting my ass up so high, bro. Oh. Okay, good. Come on, don't jinx yourself, NJ. We're still rolling. Are these fuckers launching? It's 11:01. Well, they're gonna catch up to me, you know what I mean? But come on now, boys. I came here to get some coverage of y'all. But yeah, shout out to everybody in chat. Thanks for joining. Oh, don't rub it in, Salty. Don't rub it in. God damn you. Here, pass it. Don't be greedy. Let me take a rip. I'll bet you in 20 years that'll be something we can really do, bro. Where you can just like, I'm not even kidding you, bro. Like you can just send me that binky right now through some like crazy Wi-Fi signal. I'll have like a little 3D printer in my pocket or something, and it'll print out the binky in my little 3D printer in my pocket in milliseconds. But what about the resin? Okay, well we're probably a few light years away from that technology, but that'd be cool though, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so that's where the people are at, right over there. So hopefully they're gonna be coming down this way and catching up to me so we can get some good views. I mean, I don't know, I had a little rope that I was gonna toss out and put you guys on the camera, but I don't think we're gonna fuck around with that. This is good enough. Damn, why is fucking, no, I'm running into shit. No. That's how we fucking pop our tubes. No. Let's get the fuck away from there. YouTube's being a little biatch today. They're fucking, that's not me if you guys are wondering. I'm not the one, you know, I can barely even see chat right now on my phone. I'm not the one, whatever they call it, hiding people's messages. YouTube's the one moderating. I usually have it on no moderation, which it's usually automatically sets on, but maybe it didn't or something. So just in case you're wondering, it's not me. Uh-oh. What did I just run into? This doesn't look good. All right. We're fucked. Oh, man. Holy shit. Hold on, boys. I need a fucking oar, dude. Hold on. Did we just fix our problem? I think we did, but dude, we're getting into some pretty... All right, we're gonna have to use some... Oh, shit. Yeah, we did get an oar. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Now we got one of these to push us off. Fuck yeah. Ha! Now we're like those dudes in Italy. Dude, this was a come up right here, dude. Fucking A. See, now we can push away from shit like this. Look at that crap. There we go. Let's go, baby. Tom Sawyer shit. I'm on that river like Tom Sawyer and shit. Got me my Draco in the back of my tube. Shit. Isn't that how the rappers sing now? I'm about to roll up on the ops in my tube and fuck the cops when I'm rolling up on the Draco, and I'm gonna go pop, 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 pop. Got the stick in the water. I'm getting my mother on that shit, and she's gonna get a new mansion because I got the bricks. Got bitches sucking my dicks. Ski mask Annie's still a little bitch. Hey, so while we're just chit-chatting here, waiting for these people to launch, supposedly somebody sent me a clip of this like rap song that's got like the intro's got my, it's basically like when I was interviewing Mike the other day. It was either when I was talking to Eric or Mike. I think it was when I was talking to Eric. And they took that part and made it an intro into like some rap song, dude. And I guess it's like basically talking shit to Eric. Like basically, it was almost like if Scribbles wrote it, but I don't think he did. But I'm just gonna say this, whoever wrote and put that song together, dude, shout out, dude. That shit was tight. And so I'm wondering, because I didn't see, I didn't have time to like even look. Who did that? I don't even know if that clip is even the original person that put that out. Oh, we're good. We're rolling. We're gonna get off at the next bridge. We haven't even gone down that far. Okay, they're launching. I can see them, boys and girls. They're down there. So we'll wait for them to catch up. We're gonna get off at this first bridge and then we're gonna walk. I mean, we might as well just take it all the way down to the finish line and hang out down there. I got everything I need, and then I'll just walk back to the car or see if I can get a ride, hopefully. But it is basically a big drainage ditch. Now, don't forget, that's just down here. Oh, we got to start using the stick. Hold on. This river goes, remember when me and Stick took that road trip a few years back? Remember when we did the coverage with Ski Mask Andy, went to his court hearing, yada, yada, yada? So I don't know if you remember when we went to Santa Fe in the Taos area. They've got the Taos Bridge or Gorge that goes over the same river that we're on right now. Dude, that thing's look like a river from the Grand Canyon. So yes, right now this looks like a big drainage ditch, but when you get further up north, this river is pretty damn wild and big. As a matter of fact, it's got pretty, I mean, competition type rapids up north, and that's where you do the whitewater rafting up. But yeah, this is basically just sit down, get drunk, and hopefully you don't catch malaria type of river, you know what I mean, when you float down. But it's fun, man. I'm having a great time just chilling. I don't know if you guys ever done a float, but just the feeling of, you know, kind of floating is a, you know, it's kind of probably like if you could fly, you know, like why a lot of